Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of voice of radio. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I am here with wonderful, wonderful, wonderful news. And the news is, we're winning. We are absolutely winning. Who are we? Real Pokemon fans. Who are we winning against? Those gosh darn Scalpers. Just to address a couple of comments I've had over the past few weeks, I know I've done some videos here talking about Scalpers in terms of how to beat them. It's usually kind of positive, here's some good options videos. It's awkward, I understand. But the fact of the matter is, it is a story right now. It is part of the Pokemon trading card game at the moment, so it is a topic we have to address. But just to be clear, the videos are always going to be, hey, look, we're winning, or these are good ideas. It's not going to be a, hey, here's what you should do to try and make money as a scalper guide, because no, that is not what we do here. So what happened was, over the past couple of days, VMAX Climax has gone up for pre-order on Amazon Japan, and I've told you this before, but essentially, I like ordering off Amazon Japan. Now, I'm not saying you should, I'm not saying you shouldn't, I am just saying that ordering products from Japan is super awkward. And Amazon Japan, they charge you all of the fees and import duties, etc. when you buy, and they just arrive, and it actually really makes things easier. So I'm quite a big fan of ordering off of Amazon Japan, and they put the listing up this past week, and I got my order in for MSRP, and shipping ended up costing something ridiculous like, I think it's about 12 quid or something. Some ridiculous amount of shipping, which really was not that much. So I feel pretty good about that. And then I kind of forgot about it and went on with my day. Incidentally, I went and got an image from Japan of an Amazon to use in this video. You will notice that what they're actually showing here is 9,950 yen. And this, incidentally, is the price to send to Japan. It's actually more expensive to send to the UK at the moment, but you'll notice it's not being sold by Amazon, it's being sold by a third-party seller. Amazon sold out, and this is actually just under double MSRP. Boo hiss, etc. I'm sure we'll get over it. The thing is, as you might expect, this went up on Amazon, and in came the bots. Now, what's really weird, and I've got to give a shout out to lovely Primal Lugia for letting me know about this one, but people tweeted out it was such a big story that Pokemon resellers and self-proclaimed investors have increased dramatically, and as a result, this was trending on Twitter as a business and financial trend. And that's clearly not good news. You'll notice it literally says, sad news. And what is actually not sad is I understand both of those kanji, and I knew that said sad news, and that actually makes me kind of happy, which I'm aware is ironic. Let's move on. My point is that, like I say, this tweet is classing it as financial news. That's kind of sad. And when it went up on Amazon, the bots came out, the scalpers came out, and this is a pretty bad thing. The good news is, things are being done. Because what's essentially happened is that Amazon have started sending out these messages to people. Greetings from Amazon.co.jp. We would like to let you know that the item you have purchased has a quantity limit. Also, we currently sell this item to customers residing in Japan only. For these reasons, we have cancelled those orders that violate such policies. Please be aware that further orders for this item in a way that violates these policies may result in the closure of your Amazon.co.jp account. Please see the following link for details regarding account closures. And then it says, if your account's closed, you can't use your certificates or coupons or any of that, and gut it. And I find this brilliant and hilarious. Now, as it stands at the moment, I have checked, my order has not been cancelled, and if my order does get cancelled, fine. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't want my order to be cancelled. I very much do not want my order to be cancelled. But at the end of the day, I am a dude in the UK buying a Japanese set from a Japanese seller over in Japan. And if they cancel my order to give more stock out to places in Japan, Can't really be upset about that. And I ordered one box for me to do an opening on this channel. That's the deal. Incidentally, there was a purchase limit of one. And if they cancel it, they cancel it. If they don't, they don't. The point is, what they have specifically gone and done, and at Switchstock is who told me about this one, that's where the image came from. What they've gone and done is gone, hey, if we've identified you as a reseller, we are cancelling your orders. And this is wonderful, brilliant, just fantastic news. Now, what is weird, it does say in that notice, it's only for sale within Japan, which doesn't make any sense, because I ordered it to my English address, and when I did so, it let me, and it had it listed with the postage, and it did not seem limited to Japan only. That was a little bit weird, and I'm going to be honest with you, I don't fully understand it. It's a little bit weird, and I don't get it, frankly. But that's not the point. The point of the story is, yay! People are being identified and having their orders cancelled, and that is brilliant. We also have a rumour, and let's be super clear, let's label it as a rumour. It is a rumour and nothing more. But I am hearing a rumour that the print run of VMAX Climax is going to be a lot bigger than your average Japanese set, which is excellent. This comes from somebody who told Primal Lugia, and it says, I've heard from wholesalers that the Pokémon company is now printing huge amounts of VMAX Climax, so it'll be easier to get than other boxes, I expect. I did try and do a midnight opening of Fusion Arts with the lovely Antoine Boulet, and we had to cancel that plan because Antoine couldn't find a box. And you'll notice that we did it for Eevee Heroes, and we did it for Shiny Star V, and unfortunately, we were unable to do it for Fusion Arts because we just couldn't find a box. I say we. I was not running around Japan at midnight trying to find a box. Antoine was, and I'm very, very grateful for the effort. It didn't work. It's one of those things. So it looks like this is going to be a bit better. You'll also notice I've not been bringing you many videos lately of reprints and restocks over in Japan. And there's a high possibility that the reason we're not hearing those stories is because the capacity in factories is actually being used to print a whole bunch of VMAX Climax. And I did tell you this the other day, but just as a quick reminder, VMAX Climax looks nuts. It's bringing back character arts, and it's including VMAXs. Now, the only VMAX we've actually seen here is Pikachu, and it looks absolutely ridiculous. It's a phenomenal card that I know I want to get my hands on, and I'm willing to bet all of you guys want to get your hands on as well. And then they're doing a whole bunch of other character arts at the same time. It is frankly just ridiculous. It's going to be an extremely popular set. So doing all of this extra printing is a very, very good thing. It looks like it's going to be more available. But let's turn to Shiny Star V. Now, this is a set that over in Japan was just sold out everywhere. Now, there was a Magic Company which did actually get a box for a midnight opening with myself and the lovely Antoine Boulet, but generally speaking, this was a very hard set to get hold of. It sold out quickly. However, I did show you the other day that actually this was coming back into stock, that there were reprints of it, and that actually this was starting to look pretty good. There was a whole bunch more stuff coming, and this was excellent, excellent news. Well, let's carry on with the excellent, excellent news, because it turns out that resellers over in Japan have, well, let's just say, done an oopsie. Because you see, what we've got here is another tweet from somebody over in Japan, and essentially, what's happening is resellers are having to sell it for about 5,500 yen, or just a tiny bit above that. The thing is, the RRP of a box is 5,500 yen, and of course, when you're selling it on online platforms, you're generally spending a 10% commission. Which means that if I want to sell something for 5,500 yen and I want to break even, I don't actually have to sell it for 5,500 yen. I have to sell it for 6,050 yen to cover that's not actually quite true, but shh, that'll do for now. And I basically got to sell it for over 6,000 yen. And you'll notice that the examples given here are all being sold for under 6,000 yen. What it means is all of these people in this tweet that we're seeing here have gone and sold Shiny Star V at a loss. They have actually, by the time you take out the money that they've got to spend to pay the 10% fee and maybe pay for postage and things like that, they have actually lost money reselling Shiny Star V. And one thing to remember here is that Shiny Star V was so popular when it first came out that it was seen as kind of a surefire bet. Everyone needs to go and buy this as fast as they can because it is going to make money. You can't really lose buying Shiny Star V. Well, ha 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 ha, ha 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 ha. Turns out, although that may have been true, and I'm sure a whole bunch of people did make some money scalping this set, well, that time has passed, ladies and gentlemen. And the thing is, this isn't just important for Shiny Star V at this moment in time. Because, essentially, what's going to happen is there are going to be a bunch of scalpers who are sitting on Shiny Star V, who have seen it fall below RRP, and are going to leave and give up. That's a win for us. But it's also going to make people think twice about future sets. There are going to be people looking at this in future sets, things like VMAX Climax, and going, oh, you know, Shiny Star V didn't work out so well, maybe it's not worth it. And that's the thing. We've got increased stock, we've got increased things to try and stop scalpers, and now we've got sets falling below MSRP in terms of resell because Pokemon are just restocking, and it goes back to what I've been saying all the way along. Pokemon will fix this. They will print more until it's not a problem, and that is very much happening, ladies and gentlemen, and I, for one, am delighted. But I want to know what you think. So let me know in the comment section, would ya? Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, or you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.